Hey Rock Raiders, welcome back. Today we are looking at an unlikely homage to our favorite theme, set 30594 Rock Monster Truck. Let's take it for a drive. Released in 2022, this small polybag set was designed by Marin Stipkovic, who also worked on designing the Space Mining Mech 3-in-1 and the Fender Stratocaster, among other things. Marin seemingly intended the Rock Monster Truck to be a direct reference to Rock Raiders, and its integration of the theme's unique color palette. In addition, some of the design choices also feel familiar. The black-on-black wheels, for instance, evoke those used on the Chrome Crusher and Loader Dozer. While the color distribution is somewhat off-balanced compared to what we saw in classic Rock Raiders due to the general lack of gray here, we have to keep in mind that this is a toy designed to sell, first and foremost, and an homage to Rock Raiders second. Making the toy more colorful was definitely the right call here. So, as a toy, how is it? Well, I'm happy to report this truck is indeed a monster. With its sturdy construction, the final product honestly feels more like a die-cast car than a Lego set. A big reason for this can be found along the sides, where this modified dark bluish-gray plate interlocks with the studs on the side construction, effectively locking multiple layers together. My friends and I built 3 of them and had fun bashing them into one another without a single piece coming loose. My favorite hidden detail of this set is its inclusion of this 2x6 dark turquoise plate. Up until a month after I released my video discussing all of the different pieces used in Rock Raiders, this specific part was exclusive to that theme, having only appeared in the Chrome Crusher and Granite Grinder sets. I don't know if LEGO saw that video or something, but since then this piece is back, and it's wonderful to have a nod to its history here, intended or not. It wouldn't be an RR Slugger's Rock Raiders retrospective video without some set modifications, now would it? With this one, there are a few modifications I want to showcase. One of the obvious ones that struck me when building the set was replacing the yellow 1x4 tiles with printed versions found in the Rock Raiders HQ. This small change already elevates the design, and I feel like it must have been something Marin would have done had he had the print budget to do so. A modification that Marin himself recommends can be found in his brick set notes, where he alludes to a sticker found in the Ninjago City Gardens. Upon making that alteration myself, I have to concur, this looks great. I also went a few steps further and changed out a couple more parts in order to bring in more of that classic Rock Raiders color palette. The reddish-brown grills were traded out for chrome silver, and the lights were changed to a combination of trans neon green and trans neon orange. In the end, though, I don't necessarily see these alterations as an upgrade, more like a lateral change. The original stock model is still great as is. This, however, brings me to the next part of this video. The existence of a small monster truck implies the existence of a large monster truck. This mock is meant to be a little tongue-in-cheek, as I know this is a ridiculous idea, but I wanted to give an honest try at building a full-sized rendition of the Rock Monster Truck. Originally, I had intended to use the same wheel type we saw in Rock Raiders, but unfortunately the scale just wasn't right, so I switched to these larger wheels. I tried to keep some of the blockiness in the design here while still allowing for small details. My favorite parts have to be the interesting connection points for the headlamps on the front and the long bar of floodlights on the roof. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the results. The Rock Monster Truck is a great little set and gets top marks from me. It may not be a dead ringer for Rock Raiders, but it also isn't trying to be. This is a fun little build that actually contains some useful parts within, should the fun factor ever wear off. I think it's a no-brainer for a Rock Raiders fan, but even without the reference, the design stands tall on its own merits. I recommend buying more than one if you can, but that's just one slug's opinion. I've been your host, RR Slugger, and I hope to see you next time for some high adventure deep underground.